"12 signs your pet is crying for help." We love our pets. They are our family. They wake you up in the morning asking you to feed them or take them for a walk. They miss you when you go to work, and they are extremely happy to see you coming back home. We get used to them very much and learn their behaviors quickly. The difference between pets and the rest of the family is that animals can't complain when they are sick. Is your cat just tired, or does it have a fever? Has your dog been drinking more water than usual? Can that be a sign of something dangerous? Here's a list of warning signs in your pet's behavior. If you notice any of them, you should take your pet to the vet urgently. Learn them, as they can be a difference between life and death. Number 12. Change of the gum's color. Both cats and dogs normally have pink gums. Change of the color may indicate high fever, infection, lack of oxygen, loss of blood, and even liver problems. Number 11. Staring at a wall. First, check if there is a fly or any other insect. Animals' eyes are much better than humans, so they detect small objects way easier. Then, if insects are not the case, call the animal by its name. If it doesn't look at you or respond in any way, it may be an alarming sign. Reasons vary from tumors, stroke, and head injuries to convulsions and cognitive dysfunction syndrome. Number 10. Breathing problems. If you notice your pet breathing rapidly with its mouth open, especially cats, you should take it to the vet immediately. The poor pet may have heart problems or liquid in the chest. Well, if it has had any serious physical exercise just before, then breathing rapidly is okay. However, maybe you're just overfeeding the animal? They don't always stop when they are full. Sometimes even humans can't do that, right? Number 9. The coat is altered. When a cat is sick, it doesn't have the strength to lick itself, so the fur may lose its fancy shine. If your cat or dog sheds too much fur so it becomes visible, it may be a sign of skin diseases, lack of vitamins, or allergies. You can try to change the pet's diet, but it's better to consult with the vet. Number 8. Loss of appetite. Your cat's normal behavior, not that we think it's good manners, is to jump on the table when you are cooking and try to steal a piece of cheese or something else. Dogs usually make sorrowful eyes when you are having dinner, so it's hard to resist giving them a chunk of meat. So, if you notice yourself eating your bacon with no one on your shoulder sniffing it or begging from under the table, take a closer look at your pet. Lack of appetite for more than 24 hours in both cats and dogs is a very serious concern. It may indicate different conditions: infection, tumor, gastric diseases, or parasites. Even if your cat is fat, let's call a spade, don't hope that lack of food is good for it. A dog, or even a human body, stores fat to convert it into energy in case of starvation. A cat's body can't do that. Instead, it sends fats into the liver that can cause liver failure. Number 7. Changes in drinking habits. Don't worry if your cat doesn't drink much if it eats wet cat food. It's okay for them not to drink any water at all because they get enough of it from food. If your cat eats dry food and drinks very little or no water at all, check your house or apartment for water leakage. Your cat may be a better plumber than you. It's possible that your cat found a source of water you didn't know about. For example, they can lick drops of water from the floor or your kitchen sink. If your search gives you nothing, don't hesitate to see the vet. Dogs aren't as inventive, so if you notice that your dog doesn't drink enough, go straight to the vet too. Normally, dogs drink a lot, no matter if they eat wet or dry kind of food. Excessive drinking can be a sign of health problems too. Diabetes and kidney disease are often the cause. How to understand that your pet drinks more than usual? Note how often you refill the bowl or how much the pet urinates. Number 6. Vomiting. If your pet has occasional vomiting, it's probably nothing serious. Dogs often eat trash when walking, so watch out for that. Cats eat their own hairs when cleaning and vomit hairballs from time to time. However, if vomiting occurs a few times in a row, we strongly recommend you to take the pet to the vet immediately. Vomiting can indicate a blockage or some internal trauma. Either way, the implications can be severe. Number 5. Diarrhea. Any changes in frequency or consistency of stool are alarming. Yes, that's gross, but come on, that's your pet after all. If there has been no diet switch lately, you know where you have to be right now. Number 4. Sudden aggression. Your formerly affectionate little friend has suddenly become aggressive? Are you sure you never pushed it or kicked it and now it's getting its fair share of revenge? If you have been loving and kind to your pet, then the reason for such an unfair response may be the pain. Dental issues, arthritis, injuries, infections. These are just a few conditions that may alter a pet's mood and cause it pain. Number 3. Hiding. If your pet usually looks for your company and attention and then suddenly starts to hide under the bed or other places where you can't get to it, it may be a bad sign. Severe stress can be a reason. Have you moved into the new apartment lately? Give the pet some time to learn its way around. If not, take it to the vet, it's probably not feeling well. Hiding issues is mostly true for cats, and it can be okay sometimes. But if your dog does that, it is an alarming sign. Number 2. Changes in the appearance of the eyes. Red eyes and excessive secretion are symptoms of viruses and bacterial infection. For example, clear secretion from cat's eyes means the cat has a virus. If the liquid is green or yellow, we're dealing with an infection. Anyway, if you didn't watch Hatchie with your pet, but its eyes are wet, it needs a doctor's attention. Otherwise, the pet might lose vision. Number 1. Lethargy. Your cat or dog isn't showing interest in playing with toys? Perhaps it got tired of them, or you. Give it some time to rest. Maybe your friend needs some alone time. However, if it doesn't go back to normal in 24 to 48 hours, it might mean that your pet has a fever or even much more severe problems like dehydration, check its water bowl, or even a heart disease. One more thing. It's okay to be overprotective about your pets. It's better to spend a few hours and dollars on a false alarm than to miss a sign of health problems or react to it too late. Don't forget to send this video to your friends who have cats or dogs. Who knows, maybe you'll save an animal's life just by sharing this video. Don't forget to hit the like button below and click subscribe to join us on the bright side of life.